Big up everybody who check in. Remember for like, share, comment, and subscribe. Now the people must say this is clear proof that the government is not being transparent with the people. The Prime Minister's wife and her company, along with a property owner in St. Andrew, is also going back to court to settle their dispute. Now the people are saying the situation with the government and them not being truthful or not being clear in their discussions to the people is evident with situations like the confirmation that an overseas company will start to check to see if there's oil within Jamaican shores. Now the people are saying, didn't the government state that there was no oil? So with the government making a statement like there is no oil, that would mean that no further checks would need to be done, because it sounds like them check already. Or is that only how the people are interpreting it? And isn't it the job of the government to explain clearly to the people what actually are going on? Now, there is a bit of confusion. Some people feel like say, oh, the company confirms the oil there. Them now confirms the oil is in Jamaican shores either. Them are going to do the check. And now the people should have gone know. As a matter of fact, the government should have never made any statements regarding the oil saying that it wasn't here. Them should have said, well, there are prospects. People will be checking. We'll be seeing if there's any oil. Now, what them check to see is if it is commercially viable. Meaning said it is not if oil is within the Jamaican shores. How much barrels of oil? Because them do it. Like 20,000 barrels, 300,000 barrels. I saw them check it. So that's all them check if it is commercially viable. Meaning say we can put resources, put the oil rig out there and drill to get the oil. Because enough oil there way, them can start supply places and to be worth it. So them don't know yet. But the people must say, how do government come tell them say there was none in the first place when no checks have been done? The people must say the same thing happen with the gold. People are say, yo, there is no gold. But then we hear say overseas companies are doing checks to see if the gold that is there is commercially viable. Because that's the key word that them now use and tell the people and to explain clearly. Yeah, gold might be there. But is it worth bringing in a mining company? How you check? You dig deep into the ground to see. And see if there are gold deposits. And even with gold, it is always a situation where you never really know. You never really know. A whole heap of places in Alaska with gold there. Where people say they mine a patch or they mine a certain section and look at the no gold. And then there's an acre further up. Millions. We are talking about US money in a gold. So that's the thing with gold mining. But the people must say the government isn't being clear. The people are saying thus these situations are situations where make when the opposition say what them say. The people give them a listening ear. In the situations like this, when make people are say them want better. And keep in mind, and the Jamaican island is a two-party system. Keep that in mind. Once a party has leadership, that is the person who's going to be the prime minister. It's either this or that. These are those. So when the people must say them want better and they want new leadership, I must have a different party. And I want to go two options. And that's why people would say in the polls, people are in more of support for the opposition. Some people just vexed and some people just disappointed in how the administration is being run and how things are take place now. Remember, it's for years the Prime Minister himself has been the face of the party. And anytime something happens in a certain ministry or with certain ministers, people normally blame the minister than the ministry, but them always call the prime minister name. And sometimes it's always the prime minister's statement and certain things where reassure about the public and gain back the favor of the people. So for years now, at the prime minister, I wouldn't even say for years, let's say for that term, which are multiple years. So for the term them, not term, the 2 term. So when certain situations start to take place, and then there's a scandal with the prime minister himself, they just had to the frustrations of the people. And then when people say things like this and hear things like this, so wait, what? Check for aisle? Of course, and some people are gonna misinterpret it. They would feel like say check for aisle means oh aisle there, you know what I mean? Yeah, those checks I make, but with the fact that the narrative was that there was none there in the first place. But the people might wonder say, yo, why we don't need to check for something where we not say it's not there? At the first, anybody ever heard that? If somebody is confirming, remember the people ask. Talk did I make? So the aisle there, country out richer now, where the government gonna do the money. And the people and the government followed and said, no. No. Where you say them a check feed. Suspicion. I wonder if the state knows say. Some of the time the things them themselves say make the people view them a type of way. Some of the time the things them the government themselves say. I want the people remember and remind them. Then they must say, but wait. Or them give a different statement or them talk about something else. Completely. And that just make the people distrust. And the thing is, the government is in power now. But during campaigning, the government pointed out that transparency would have be one of the key factors of their administration, or would have made the people more understand what is taking place within government, so that it have less speculation. But the people must say that happen. No, them say things that take place, them say things on the headlines, and them now hear them government are forward come clear it up. Them say the state go as far as we say the media not like the prime minister no more. Are members of the state. I will not say one person has speak for the state. And it's not the prime minister. For the prime minister, we can say they may speak for the entire state. But members of the state are a member. I say them believe certain media groups are against the prime minister. Some people are saying no. And the media groups against the prime minister. What take place is that people are fed up. People are frustrated. People are want answers. Them not get no answers. Same infrastructure way. Them ask for them, I say, yo, them parents. Some people say them forefathers. They ask for the same thing. Them forefathers don't get it, them grandfathers don't get it, and them there now ask for the same thing. Them youth have grow up, I get big, or to finish high school, still ask for road. A generations of people ask for infrastructure upon the island. Which administration will give them? Talk to me in the comment section. If you're new to the channel, so pass through. Remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And the thing is, keep in mind, what is taking place now is that the opposition is saying that them can do it. Of course, the administration asks them how, but they are saying they can. So tell them what you think, and tell the reason again. Live, love, and prosper, and stay tuned.